Hey, this is Eric with Eric's Barbecue and More, and today we're going to be doing some smoked salsa. We're going to turn this into this. All right, the first step is we're going to load the smoker up with apples. I'm going to put the apples more towards the firebox. Tomatoes. Gotta have a lot of square footage. And you want to space them out just a little bit. It's okay if they touch, but if you can do it without them touching, that would be better. And actually, I need to pull these little stems off. And the peppers, I am going to slice them in half on this batch to see if somebody told me that that would absorb the smoke better, so I'm going to try that. Take that first layer off the onion. And there you have it. So 225 for about 3 hours, checking it every hour, and I'll take you back when we get to that part. I almost forgot the garlic. So I'm gonna throw these on here real quick. $2.25. Yeah, mostly the wind's going the wrong way, so gonna flip it around. So our temps crept up quite a bit, but turning it was definitely the right move. So I'm just gonna balance this a little bit. Try to maintain that 225. So as you can see, it's coming back down quite quick. I might open that damper just a little bit to keep it from going too low. Creeping back up. We'll see where that settles out and adjust accordingly. Let's check it out. Looking good. Definitely need more time, but I think opening those peppers up was a good idea. Let's give it another hour. All right, so we need to add another log to the fire. It's always good to have good seasoned, and I'm using cherry like I always do. I absolutely love cherry wood. It always makes such a great product, no matter what I'm smoking. Wide open right now, let her get caught and see how she does. Okay, it's been another hour. Let's give her a check. Wow. Looking good. Everybody looks happy. Let's say these. I'm gonna pull the apples off because they look good and squishy. Tomatoes could probably use another hour. Peppers, they feel pretty good too. I'm gonna turn these onions over. They're kind of on the hot side. And I'll probably take these. I'll take those guys off too. Go another hour. All right, it's been 3 hours and I think we'll be pulling them off now. So we're gonna pull them off on a couple of trays so that we can keep it spread out. And the next step is to cool all of the vegetables and fruit off. All right, well, our first batch is done. My neighbor showed up with some more veggies. So we got batch number 2. Now, one thing I'm sure I'm gonna hear in the comments, yes, we do have jalapenos. Several in here. So there will be some spice to this. So we're just gonna load it back up. Alright, so the next step is to cut your peppers up, remove the seeds and the core,
everything's good and squishy right now, so just try to remove all those seeds and get them ready to start blending. If you could smell this right now, you would be in heaven. It's got a nice smoky smell to it. These vegetables are cooled off now, nice and cool, easy to handle. Alright, now I've got a tomato, and you're just going to simply pull the little stem off area, and those are pretty much ready to go. Real simple, kind of tedious, but simple. And then we're just we've got 2 pots there for 2 batches, or 2 piles, I should say. And we're putting equal parts of each. Tomatoes and apples and peppers. So on the apple, same deal. You're just gonna decore it, take all the middle part out. These apples give the salsa a sweetness to it, a nice sweetness. Of course, you can adjust this recipe by doing more or less apples. The tomatoes are pretty much the base, so okay, now you're going to take all of these ingredients and let them simmer for a bit, warm up, and get ready to take all your vegetables and add to this mix. Just take a little whisk and let them simmer for a minute. Get all those spices added together. You're going to take all your smoked vegetables, put them in your blender, blend them up, and add them to the pot. Now once the mixture is cooked on the stove for at least 30 minutes, pour a small amount into a bowl, allow it to cool before tasting. Then you're going to add more jalapeno peppers or apple cider vinegar to cut the sweetness, salt, and garlic to the mixture as desired. Allow this to simmer for about 15 more minutes. Take a little bit, put to the side, let it cool, and taste. It's key to let it cool before you taste it because it tastes different when it's hot versus when it's cold. Next step is to put it in your vacuum sealer and make little packages that you can freeze and enjoy later. This also makes for a great gift and can be a great thing to take to a family event. I hope that you try this recipe out. It's super easy and super delicious. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.